Hello, Ace NJ fans. We are back with a video about invent, invent, no, invincible. Yeah, this one's gonna be a short one. So let's get right into it. So, episode picks off with Nolan. No, the whole thing with the coalition of planets, and basically Optimus Prime. I'm playing. That is. And how he's getting all the Viltrumites ready that he has, and all the coalition of planets and different things like that, getting ready to go work with him to take care of the Viltrumite problem. And then you see the goat Thrag with the airline basically saying that he's gonna handle Thaddeus. So yeah, Thrag's oil farming, and then you see the skull of their emperor or king Argyle. More on Argyle after this video. That's kind of a spoiler for Argyle and the Invincible universe, but hey, it won't be too long. But yeah. But then you cut to the planet where Mark, Nolan, and Oliver are on, and Nolan is burying Conquest, and Conquest is now officially and finally bodied by you-know-who, the man himself. He is off a fraud watch, Invincible. Gosh, everyone has said this man can't win a fight. He finally won a fight. I better not see no more comments saying Invincible can't win a fight. He won a fight. He won the fight. But he buries him. Oliver gets pissed because why are you burying Conquest? He literally almost destroyed Earth, and Oliver says that, but also Oliver is still mad at Omni-Man for basically saying that he was a mistake and dating his mom was a mistake. More on that in just a few minutes. But they rush off. They go back to Mark. Mark is healing, but not healing. Omni-Man rips off his cape, and you can see that he put all his spaghetti back into his stomach. And literally, it looked gross when he took the cape back off to look to see if Mark was healing. Mark was healing. It was pretty good to see. See that, because in the comic, you really did kind of just put it up there. He wasn't really like checking it on a daily basis. In the book, he kind of just did it. And I feel like, I guess in a book, it didn't seem like they were on that planet for too long. And then, but Mark in that book kind of had almost a full beard. This one, he kind of really didn't have a full beard. Kind of had it like somewhat connecting. But yeah, they killed a whole bunch of bugs. They had to eat to survive. A lot of nasty bugs. But also at the same time, I think we're still getting the storyline when Oliver dates the bug lady or the crab lady or whatever that bug was in the comics. I just can't believe it's actually going to happen. I thought they were not setting it up. I thought it was going to be like Tech Jacket. I feel like Tech Jacket should have been a little bit older, but then that would have just been weird. Actually, never mind. I just think Oliver should, just totally. I feel like he is gonna stay on Telestra because that is what is gonna happen eventually. So, I guess just set that up and just let that be. Then Mark eventually wakes up and he thinks Oliver and Omni-Man are like bodied because he just sees a grave, and he's like ready to go at it if he thinks Conquest is still alive, but also he's like really weak. So, but he sees that Conquest is buried, and then Oliver and Omni-Man come see him and say, "No, you did it," because he didn't believe that he was the one that freaking bodied Batman. Conquest. He's in the dirt. Yes, finally. But after that, they start to get ready to leave the planet and take off. Then we go back to the Coalition of Worlds, and we go back to Alan and Tech Jacket on the spaceship. Them two are playing video games. Then they jump off the spaceship to get to the battle. Then the two Viltrumites try to take them out, but they end up bodying them. And what's his name? Space Racer rescues them. Thank you, Space Racer. Space Racer. That goat. Then they find the man himself, Battle Beast, is ready to join and be a part of the coalition of planets and Battle Beast. Freaking I can't wait to play in my Invincible versus. But Thaddeus sees that, Battle Beast, Alan, and Tech Jacket are doing well, like defeating strongholds for the Viltrum Empire. So then the alien that Alan and his girlfriend kept walking past, like the two aliens, like the brothers, like the brother aliens, like the weird ones. I don't feel like guys, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm gonna edit this as best I can, but I'm tired. But I would have like showed the pictures of them. I might, who knows? But the two aliens, and then yeah, they figured out that it was one of them that were leaking information because literally the Viltrumites came to Telestria and almost wiped it all out. You've seen all the Viltrumites there that Thrag had, but then Omni-Man, Oliver, and Invincible come there and wreck shop. Excuse me, I burped. But all of them wrecked shop. Everyone gets bodied. They destroy the ship, like in the comic books. It was beautifully animated. Animation team. That was peak. But they found the alien. The brother like blasted him in the head, bro. Half of his like meat in his brain is just kind of like just laying there, and everyone's like, ugh. Oliver goes, he's like, ugh. And it was gross. It's so funny. After they, rescue the ship from landing on all of them, and then, bro, I just see the most randomest moment how Oliver pushed the ship. I'm like, yeah, bro, you might need to go back home. How you push that ship and how you look, bro, might need to go back home. Bro's lost some aura right there. Jeez, it's insane how bro, yeah. But at the end of all this, Thrag went back to Viltrum. So now that they are going to go bring the fight to Viltrum Invincible and all the coalition of plans are gonna go fight Thrag in his home area. And wait for the next episode. I know how it's gonna go. It's gonna go good, and it's also gonna go bad. But yeah. And the last part, well, two last parts: the spoiler and the post-credit scene. Okay, we'll start with the post-credit scene. Post-credit scene, we seen saying that this man, Conquest might be alive. He better not be alive, bro. No one's not coming back from getting choked out like that. No one's not coming back from that. Yeah, I refuse to think that man's coming back. Second thing, this is a spoiler. I'll put it in the thing. Spoiler. So Argyle, the skull that Conquest had, is basically Nolan's grandfather or great grandfather. I just know that he's a relative of Nolan. So Nolan has the blood of Argyle in him. Same thing with Invincible and you would say Oliver. So yeah, eventually Thrag is going to realize that, and that's going to be very bad for Invincible, Nolan, yeah. But that's a spoiler for that. Not going to get too in depth with that, not until we get further in the seasons. Hey, pretty sure enough, I feel like before everything is said and done, and I feel like we will see the full thing of Invincible animated. I don't know if we'll ever get a movie. I know the game will be coming out pretty soon. I think the end of this month, or for sure the beginning of next month. I've pre-ordered it, so yeah, I'm going to be streaming on YouTube, Twitch, whatever I can stream it on, and I hope y'all guys want to come see me play some Invincible while I learn it. I know some of the techs, I know some of the people I want to run, multiple teams I want to do, so yeah, I will be learning on a lot of people and be grinding on that game. I'm about to have some hours on that game. Love Invincible, love it. Can't wait for the Jada Toys figures to come out. Pre-ordering those immediately, immediate cops. And yeah, I hope everyone's having a good, fantastic, amazing day, and God bless.